Well, there, howdy there, pipe smokers. How are you? Old Holy Smoking Pipe Padre coming at you now. Smoking my brand new, oversized Dublin. Let's see if that's going to focus. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not focusing. Wish it would. There we go. There we are. Anyway, so got this beautiful new Dunhill acquisition yesterday at the Briar Patch. Many of you saw the video from yesterday. And in it, I am smoking some Peterson's Connoisseur's Choice. Okay, well, this is a video to my friend Dunhill Man UK, and I just wanted to talk to you. This is a video response to you. How you doing? It's good to, be able to make a video to you. Because of you, sir. You saw a little intro, a little opening to my video. You saw my little rack of Dunhill pipes. And it is because of you that I now have a nice little collection of Dunhills. You, in your very straightforward manner, in all your videos, you talk about how effortless the draw is on these pipes, and I have to say you are absolutely correct. They smoke like a dream, and they are quality pipes, and I am very grateful to you for introducing me to this wonderful line of pipes. But now tonight, in this little short video, you ask a question, and the question is a very simple one, but a very profound one. If we could only select one of the pipes in our collection. Now you saw in the opening the pipes of my Dunhill collection that I now have acquired. There's also a less wood in there, and a couple of my brother's pipes, which I've had refurbished. And both those I think are Comoys. So those are also English pipes. And you can see in the background, right up there, my other older collection, my original collection of pipes. So, you asked the question, if you could only have one, if you could only choose one of your pipes, which one would it be? Well, I really thought that was a good question. And the last couple of days I have been literally going through my pipes and looking at each one of them and saying, this one's very special, this one's special. And so which pipe would I choose? Which pipe would I choose if I could only have one? Well, let me just go ahead and tell you that there are 4 candidates. I can count. I count. One, two, three, four. 4 candidates. And here they are. You actually saw them in the beginning of the video, but I will now show them one at a time. The first one, submitted for your approval, is this little Umpal by Joby. This was one of my very first pipes that I had. This goes back to 1982, 1983 perhaps. So close to 30 years old, okay? This has been a very special companion pipe. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. The next pipe, which is the candidate, is this Peterson, and this is a Peterson with the P-lip stem, the notorious P-lip stem. Some people just don't like those stems, that system, which is okay. I like it, but some people don't. As you can see, this pipe has been well used, and it is a very good pipe. This is a replica of the Basil Rathbone pipe that he smoked in the Sherlock Holmes movies, or at least one of them. Again, a very special pipe in my life. Oh, also notice, submitted for your approval, the little rest that it stands in, okay? Let's read the next pipe here. Sorry for you who get vertigo. This is another very special pipe. And this is, you've seen this one before. It is a Danish freehand. It's a poker. It's a sitter. But it's a Joby. I'm sorry, a Bari pipe. And this is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful pipe. Okay? And again, I had this pipe probably back in 1995 or 96. Okay? And finally, my last entry does happen to be a Dunhill. Very much a cherry wood, as you can see. A cherry wood. I love this pipe. This pipe has been recently a very, very close companion of mine. Okay? So those are the 4 contestants. Those are the 4 entries. Now, the rest of you who are watching, you're probably going to think, oh, he's going to choose the Dunhill. He's going to choose the Dunhill. And let me just say that all 4 of those pipes are indeed excellent smokers. It's one of the reasons why I chose them. Chose them when I actually was smoking them on a long-term basis, was because they were good smoking pipes. If they were pipes that did not draw well, pipes that had problems really staying lit, or pipes that got too hot, too quickly, the chances are they would be another pipe that I would have rotated, maybe picking it up once or twice and saying, yeah, I'll smoke this. But not the way these 4 pipes are. These 4 pipes are companion pipes. Now you're probably wondering, well, what do I mean by that, companion pipes? Each of these pipes that I have selected were pipes that I had and still have, obviously, but they were pipes that went with me and through me through some very, very difficult periods in my life. This little Joby, long before I became a Catholic, long before I became a priest, I did have a very serious relationship with a lady, and sad to say, it did not work out. I was heartbroken. And what happened was I eventually, as we all do, get over it. But this pipe really helped me because it was the step when I began to say, I've got to let things go and I've got to pick up my life where I left off. And this pipe was sort of like a bridge. And it was a very, very special pipe. This pipe happened to be when I was going through seminary. I won't tell you the horror stories about seminary, but I will tell you that it was very difficult for me. And I lived at the time with a non-smoker Nazi who hated everything about tobacco and anything, whether it was cigarettes or pipes or everything. He just hated it. So I remember having to smoke this outside, but in some ways it was a blessing because it got me away from him. This pipe I found in a beautiful pipe store, tobacco store in Minnesota. Not Minnesota, California. Minnesota. Actually, Rochester, Minnesota. And this pipe was my recovery pipe when I was going through some treatment for my alcoholism. Very special pipe. I like this pipe. I love the shape of the pipe. I love the feel of the pipe in my hand, and this is just and it's a wonderful smoking pipe. And then finally, this recent little cherry wood. And just to say that the old Padre has gone through some difficult times in the last 6 months. And what I would do is I would drive along the river. Many of you know I used to drive along the river, still do. And I had this pipe loaded either with Sillam's Black or Black Velvet. And I just literally drove, around the river, meditating, praying, and smoking this little pipe. And this little pipe is an excellent, excellent little smoker. I'm always amazed at how cool it smoked. It never seemed to get really hot. This new extended or oversized Dublin, I am a little bit, to be honest, it gets a little warm. And I'm not really smoking it that hard. I think because it could be just the tobacco. I smoke a different tobacco. This is more of a, this is what I smoke Black Velvet in. I think the Black Velvet smokes a little bit more slowly. What I'm smoking here is some kind of dried out connoisseur's choice, which is very good, but I think it's a little bit on the dry side, and that probably adds to it smoking a little bit hotter than normal. But it draws effortlessly, and it's a good pipe. So, Dunhill Man UK, and the rest of you watching, through the Telstar ether, you're probably wondering which of these 4 pipes I would choose if I could choose only one of my collection from there and the other collection that you saw at the opening of this video. Let me ask you, which one do you think I would choose? Again, the reason why these are very special pipes is because they were companions to me during periods of trial, tribulation, and adversity. And like a good friend, they were a constant source of comfort. It's very difficult to choose one of these 4. I'm going to be honest with you. And some of you may think, oh, he's going to choose the Dunhill. Possibly. Or I could choose the Joby because it's the oldest. Or I could choose that Sherlock Holmes. I mean, I'm a big Sherlock Holmes fan. Basil Rathbone was my hero. Or I could have chosen the Bari. So of the 4, which one do you think the old Holy Smoking Pipe Padre would choose? Well, thanks for watching, and I will be back with another video to let you know my choice. Thanks for watching. Maybe if you'd like to send a comment and say, oh, I think he would choose this one or that one, and tell me why. Thanks. Bye.